often ask me about is how to help their children with certain behavior problems and really how to respond to problematic behavior. Because many parents they're used to responding in a certain way. You know, many people were raised with the idea that punishment is what a child needs, whether either through physical punishment or even just verbal. And so I think parents are really doing the best that they can, and often we don't know another way, an alternate way to respond. So I want to share with you just some thoughts about that. So I like acronyms, things that can help you help in the moment to remember certain ways of responding. So there's this acronym I like called ACT, A-C-T. And so it stands for, when there's problematic behavior, the A stands for acknowledge the feeling. So say a child has just hit his brother or pinched him or kicked him, and acknowledging the feeling is saying, oh, Billy, I know you're so mad. So that's the A. And then the C is communicate the limit. So, Billy, I know you're so mad, but your brother is not for hitting. And then the T is in ACT is target acceptable alternatives. So, Billy, I know that you're mad, but your brother's not for hitting. You can pretend that your pillow is your brother and hit that. So again, ACT, acknowledge the feeling, communicate the limit, target acceptable alternatives. Now a lot of times parents are a little bit nervous about this validating the emotion and then directing that aggression towards something else. But of course, and I understand that, of course we don't want our children we don't want to reinforce aggression. Well, but the theory behind this is that aggressive feelings, we all have those. And aggressive feelings are not bad as feelings. Any feeling is acceptable. Not all behaviors are acceptable. So giving children a place to redirect it, to target it in acceptable ways, is actually very freeing for children, because it says, you accept my feelings that are underneath this behavior, but you're not accepting this problematic behavior, but you're giving me an option, a way to funnel that towards an acceptable way of dealing with that aggression. And my experience as a parent and also as a professional is that when children are given this alternate way of expressing their emotions, they're able to learn and say, hey, this is a way to express it in ways that doesn't hurt me or somebody else. And again, it also reinforces, I don't have to suppress my feelings, I don't have to be ashamed of them. I can express them in healthy, helpful ways. And again, aggression is one of those things that's, again, sometimes makes parents nervous. But you think about even in adult life, how important it is to be able to talk about the anger we may feel toward our spouse or toward our adult parent or anyone, and then express it in healthy ways to somebody that, with a therapist or a friend. And again, it's just sort of a constructive way of dealing with these more intense emotions. And ironically, when we put words to them, they dissipate, they lessen, they kind of flow out of us. When they're denied or when they kind of get stopped up, then problems come. So again, just to review this tip of helping with more intense emotion in children, particularly when you see a behavior that's problematic. Act, acknowledge the feeling, you're really mad, communicate the limit, see, but your brother's not for hitting, or I'm not for hitting, or the table is not for drawing on. And then the T, but you can punch this pillow, or you can punch this Bobo, or you can destroy this box, or you can draw on this piece of paper. Redirecting that for children. Redirection is such a very powerful approach for helping children deal with intense emotions. So I hope that's helpful for you, and I'll see you next time.